Hello! Hi! Welcome to my channel, Knitting Latvian. My name is Ingrid and I'm from Latvia, Riga, here I live. Yeah. Here I talk about my knitting, everything that surrounds it. Hope you enjoy, and let's start with the March. What has happened during the March? I have a lot of finished objects and most of them are full garments, and the main I would say the main stitch for this month was brioche. I have whole three finished pieces in brioche stitch, different gauges, but I will explain it as we look at them. Yeah, Easter. Today is the Friday of the Easter. A long-awaited, one of my favorite events during the year, of course. And we're excited to color eggs, to explore nature, and additionally to that we have full 4 days free. Yeah, good for knitting. Okay, let's start with what I'm wearing here. Yeah, a stripy sweater. Yeah, also finished during the March. This is the Marseille sweater from Petite Knit. There, really like how it drapes. Yeah, it was so the yarn I used was Drops Lima in 2 colors. One was off-white, one was in black. I learned new techniques with it. For example, for the cast on, they're not using a long tail cast on, but either Judy's cast on or provisional cast on. So the line on the shoulder is almost like invisible. Yeah, the cast on edge is not there. But I was in a mood to try something else, and I tried a different cast on that I made up on the place when I started. What I did, I made a knot with the on one of the needles, and after that I made it like an 8 around the needles, and yeah, until I got the stitch count that I needed, and then I started knitting it. Yeah, I wanted to try something maybe to discover, but it was okay. But I think the either the provisional or the Judy's magical cast on would be better, because those stitches stretched out a little bit. The tension wasn't like right. Either I should have made it more stronger, or the technique, the physics of the stitches maybe weren't working, but it's okay. It blocked out fine. Okay, I'll move for you. It's still okay. The little bumps you see on the shoulder, those are short rows. But not maybe if you can see the cast on stitches are like little bit longer. But if I don't show it or say it, look, there's a mistake. nobody notices, and I don't feel it when I'm wearing it. Still, I love how the shoulder drops. The other new techniques were using short rows also in this part of the front yoke, and to gain like a little slope here. It's not straight. This part is shorter and this one is longer. Here also short rows. Love this piece. Love the pattern. Yeah, it's worked on 4mm needles with the DK weight yarn. Yeah, drops Lima, as I mentioned. I used up 10 balls of the white one and 2 balls with exactly 2 balls with a black color, but I should have bought 11 balls because there wasn't enough for the color. So for the color, maybe you can see it's a little bit different yarn choice. The yarn I took from my scrap stash. Again, if I don't say that it's different, nobody notices. Yeah, I also like the material, how it feels on the skin, how it drapes, everything wonderful. Love this piece. Okay, next I will try to remember chronologically how I finished the things I made. So at the very start of March, let me grab it, I finished a little beanie. It's bright pink color. The yarn is from last month's acquisitions. Yeah. This is the yarn I used. Oh, sorry. This is how much I have left. Yeah, the Estonian wool in bright raspberry pink color. I don't remember if I had blocked it yet. Looks like I haven't, but it's easy to. I will throw it in a wash and dry it on a drying rack. Okay, yeah, I made it with the 3.5mm needles with the Italian cast on, so it's very stretchy here. Just one by one ribbing straight up, and at the end, yeah, I will see how it blocks out the top of it, but maybe the decreases are made too quickly, so the top of the hat, it looks a little bit like an egg. I'll try this on. Looks on the top like that. Yeah, I still have to block it. I made it so quickly that I forgot about it. Oh well. Yeah. So this was the first project, fast one. Okay, we'll continue with the cardigan. A finished piece from last month that I started during last month that I showed you is the Agnette cardigan. I have finished it. I had washed it and dried it and wore it Agnette cardigan, patterned by Petite Knit in brioche stitch using 3mm needles. The yarn I chose was Drops Flora in color 22 and paired with the cone this kind of mohair alpaca blend cone for fluff. Worked out wonderfully, these two colors. I like it how it's not bright or snow white color, but it's like not exactly beige or gray color. It's like muted, some kind of muted color. I haven't yet sewn in the buttons, unfortunately, but I'll get around it someday. Yeah, additionally to washing, while I was wearing it, it even more flattened out the stitch. It evened out, and I really like it. The only thing that I'm not so fond of, the arm stretched out after blocking a little bit too much. When I'm making my garments, I either make the arms too short, or actually, as I like them, they're like bracelet length. Usually I wear a watch here. I don't like when the sweaters are like this, or the cardigan is actually the arm. Yeah, for the cardigan, the arm, the sleeve goes like almost to the knuckles of of my fingers, but I don't like that. I like when the sleeves are like bracelet length, and I don't have to pull them up every time I want to do something that, when I'm washing the dishes, or even when I'm knitting, these parts will sometimes trouble me. Yeah, I don't like that. So unfortunately for the cardigan, the arms stretched, blocked out longer than I wanted them to be, but of course I'm not going back and shortening them. I'm just folding them like that. I was inspired to do more brioche stitch projects after this. Yeah, so I have 2 more left. Yeah, let's move forwards. We have still lots to show, but before the brioche work finished objects, I'll share this my new friend. I saw many of knitters sharing that they're making this emotional support chicken, but this is my version of my scrap chicken. Inspired by the emotional support chicken, this is my Easter scrap chicken. Yeah, my little friend. Yeah, I can put it in my other armpit or hold like this. So I did look up for some kind of inspirational or actual patterns. Are there any in Ravelry? Sorry, I think I can't pronounce it correctly. Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about. So I didn't quite find what I was looking for, so I made up my own pattern, yeah, using my scraps. Okay, I can show you how I made the construction of it. With the Judy's magical cast on, I cast it up under the belly here. And after that, I was going in the round and making increases in 4 parts of the chicken's body. 2 in the front, here, and 2 at the back. Same thing. It was like creating a little basket. Like, yeah, like going in the round, until around here, and continue just the stockinette up towards the whole, when I thought the whole body was big enough. Yeah, I was alternating yarns. Everything is out of my scraps. There is a, I know it's drops, some kind of drops yarn, dog's fur yarn, some kind of local yarn, brushed alpaca silk, some kind of mohair, everything that I thought what goes together with the colors of the chicken. And yeah, I put it in here. Firstly in the knitting the chicken, and after that I stuffed also the chicken with the scraps. Which ones I knew I didn't want to work after, so I stuffed it. It's that chicken is not that light actually. If I would have put this synthetic stuffing that you usually put in toys, it would be lighter, but because there are scraps and yarn parts, it's you can feel it. It's maybe the same weight that the actual chicken is. I'm sorry, hen. Actual hen weights. Yeah. Okay. After I was finished working in the round until here, I moved to the back, the tail part, worked in the round, made increases here a little bit and decreasing on the go. After that, I cast off here and picked up stitches for the head, and somehow just continued straight with some decreases here, straight up, and then decreased like a sock, toes, decreased like a for the sock of the toe here for the head. After that I made the beak and sorry, I don't know how they're called correctly in English. Yeah, the red parts, and they're the beak, the little thing. And so in the eyes, for the eyes I used, look in this chicken's eye. I used stone beads, some kind of stone beads that I have in my stash, my bead stash. Yeah, I used to make some kind of when I was a teenager. I liked to make earrings and necklaces from the beads. So I have still some kind of some things from that. So I didn't go buy any eyes for this purpose. I just took them out of my bead stash. So I have named the hen, Latvian word. It's klukste, because that means she's like she clucks a lot. Yeah, klukste or klukstite for more cute name. Yeah. For Easter, perfect accessory. not like when you go on the street, but for decorating your home, I think. And I could, when I will color the eggs for Easter, I can take a photo with her with the eggs around her, or I took some with the yarn balls, and they also remind of eggs because she's a yarn chicken. She's a yarn chicken. Yeah, I will place her here so she can join us while we are talking. And okay, still, let's continue with another brioche project. This bright red one. Wow. Spring color. Yeah. This one is called September Sweater. I worked up with a this red color that is Alize Mohair Classic, meant for 5mm needles. As the pattern suggests, it's worked with 5mm needles in brioche stitch with a drop shoulder construction. That means that you start here, work the shoulder part when the shoulder increases. Yeah, here you can see. Then work till the armpit, break the yarn and pick up one of the shoulders in the front, make this beautiful shoulder increases, join them together, knit until the armpit, join back and front together, working around, yada yada yada, or blah blah blah. Pick up the sleeve from here, working around. Yeah, I didn't make the decreases along the arm. I wanted to be more voluminous, more balloony. Beautiful work, beautiful pattern, awful yarn, awful. While I was knitting it, everywhere was full with red fibers from this yarn. Only good thing was it's really nice to touch. It blocked out, it didn't lose its shininess or fluffiness after I blocked it. Yeah, I like the stitch definition of it, but the yarn shedded like dog. Because of the spring, my dog is shedding. Also, these yarn balls were shedding while I was knitting. So when I knit, I have a blanket on my lap, but it's like white colored, neutral colored, and it picks up every fiber that landed from the jumper, from the sweater, and after that I could make a little clumps of yarn from this. Yeah, I don't think I will be using it for anything else. I have to find some kind of alternative for it, because it's really nice thickness of the yarn. Yeah, it's meant for 5mm needles, or the 100 gram ball consists of 200 meters. Yeah, nice thought, but bad outcome. Yeah, okay, but I still love wearing it. When I worked after this was finished, the other project picked up the red fibers and it has them throughout the knit. Yeah, they're not that noticeable, but I still know that they're there. We have to finish with the last finished object. As I mentioned, another brioche stitch pattern. This was a November jacket. Yeah. Again, drop shoulder, brioche stitch, drop shoulder construction, and brioche stitch. For this, it's longer than my other finished object. Yeah, it's a jacket. The yarn I used was Drops Lima. Yeah, I think it's my favorite yarn. Drops Lima. Here I have a ball left of it. Color 3145. Yeah, this pink, baby pink, or strawberry cream pink. Yeah, no. Here I used 3.5 millimeter needles for the whole project. It has a double button band without buttons, which is worked at the same time when the body is knitted. Yeah, that I like a lot, that I don't need to go around after the cardigan is done and pick up the stitches and work the double band. It's worked with at the same time. Yeah, it's worked at the same time. Oh, and it has pockets. Yeah, this time. Yeah, I was thinking, should I make them or shouldn't? Then I did. Yeah, beautiful pockets. If it's your arm or also your phone, it won't fall out. Yeah, I really liked it. Yeah. Also the pocket has a double part here. Yeah. And what else? I made the jacket a little bit longer than the pattern suggested, around like maybe like 15 centimeters additionally, because if I would have had made them as the pattern suggests, it would end at the not very complementary place on my body. So I decided to make it a little bit longer. It's when I'm wearing it, it's a little bit past my arm length. Yeah, so it covers my butt and a little bit more past. Yeah, and at the I used 15 balls of Drops Lima. It suggested 16, but I managed to do it with 15. So my goal for this cardigan was to finish it before sakura trees will bloom. I think I almost like a month earlier. I have still a month left until that, but because usually they will bloom around May. So this color will complement the little blossoms on those trees when they bloom. So excited for that. Hey, let's continue. Now we're moving to my whips. Yeah, so the first whip is in this ball. It's a little whip, so here I have a sock. This beautiful marbled colored sock. Yeah, this is the first one. Simple vanilla sock. I'm working with 3mm needles, ribbing, stockinette, short row heel. Right now it looks flat, funny. Yeah, have to make a toe and then cast off. What I'm using for this is a combination of these two yarns. Yeah, to make the yarn thicker, I wanted to work with this yarn. It's called Regia Holidays color 4-ply sock in color 02480. Yeah, I tried to work only with this color, but I didn't like the thinness of it, so I chose to pair it with yarn from my stash. It's Drops Nord unicolor yarn in color 12. I think they pair together well. The outcome is very pretty. Yeah. What else? I'm yet to choose will these socks will be for myself or I will put them in the sock basket. I like to, if I have to gift someone something, then I have sock basket for that. Okay. Eastery colors, springy colors. Yeah, and the last whip that I have on my needles right now is a sweater for myself that I'm gifting myself for my birthday. My birthday is yet to come, but I'm not sure will I finish for the birthday, but it's still to celebrate it or me. Okay, let's lift this up. Light pink color. Can you recognize this? What is it? This is the Ingrid sweater. Every Ingrid has to have an Ingrid sweater. Yeah, I was waiting a long time for this cast on because I thought the pattern was too advanced for my knowledge. Turns out it is okay. Yeah, I didn't know, I didn't think I have the knowledge for the construction or the stitches they use, especially for this mock cable part. Yeah, I had some trouble with it. I had to rip out and try again, but at the end I understood what was the problem, why they didn't come out as the pattern, what the written pattern said, what should work. Yeah, but yeah. For this sweater, I'm using 2 yarns held together. So I'm using Drops Daisy in color 06 paired with a mohair. The mohair is called Lanagatto Luxury Mohair Royale. It's yeah, I have a label here. Yarn from Italy, and the color for this is 12921. Yeah, Drops Daisy has pure merino wool contents, and it has 110 meters for per ball, and this one has 25 grams and 215 meters. The contents are 80% kid mohair and 20 nylon. The main difference between a silk threaded one and this nylon one is that the silk, the core of the yarn is not that noticeable. Usually the silk thread is more opaque or more contrasted. This one has not that. It blends with the mohair and the daisy yarn perfectly together. The fluffiness or the softness of this, it's okay. Maybe the yarn ball is not that soft as the garment's fabric works out a little bit more fluffier. We'll see what what it will do after I block it. Yes, I didn't make a swatch. I'm very lazy in that. I'm more eager to cast on the actual piece than to make a swatch. Yeah, the opinions differ. Sorry. I like to be more spontaneous in that place, that type of field. Yeah, I don't make swatches, I knit straight away. Is it for my whips? Let's go to the purchases and acquisitions. Yeah, there are quite this month also. But again, I have inspirations, and why should I stop myself? I'm a full-grown adult. I earn my own money, and I can spend it how I want, or rather not spend it. I invest in my hobby. Yeah. So this month, what I have purchased is this electric blue color, wonderful color. In the store they described it as a cornflower color. I haven't had anything in this color, but it really well contrasts with the bright red. Yeah, I like how they look together. Not like particularly in a garment, but just the colors next to each other. So this is a local yarn from Limba Jotine. The skein has 100 grams and 250 meters. Yeah, this I bought, I think, how many yarn balls I bought? I think I bought 10. Yeah, 1 kilogram of this yarn, because the plan for this yarn I have is to make a skirt sweater set for myself. Yeah, I haven't made skirts, not before, but what I have in mind is like a form-fitting skirt, like midi length, but with a slit on the back of the skirt. And for the upper part, I think a simple drop shoulder in stockinette. Drop shoulder sweater in stockinette. Still, I can think around it, how exactly I will make it, but yeah, love the color, love the yarn. Yeah, if you visit Latvia and you want to purchase some kind of local yarns, yeah, this one is pretty widely available. And you can find them not only in craft stores, but also in bookstores. Love this. And so the next purchase was the Lanagato mohair for the Ingrid sweater, to pair it with the merino that I have. So this one I described it to you already. And the last one is a cake with unspun wool, a local unspun wool, some kind of fiber, merino yarn, locally grown. So the sheep live here in Latvia. They're locally spun and groomed and spun and that whole thing. And okay, I stacked the yarn that I bought, 3 whole discs of this yarn, unspun yarn. Every cake part has 100 grams and 400 meters. Yeah, I can maybe lift the strand up. Yeah, unspun, but very fluffy. Really nice to touch. It still has this wonderful yarn smell. I really like it. Yeah, from this I have not exactly chosen what to make with it, but maybe I will pair it with this scone to make it sturdier. Yeah, I have to think of some kind of light and fluffy garment or project to make with it. Yeah. Why I bought it? Because girls from a Latvian podcast called Pašdarbnīca. Yeah, I recently discovered them, and one of them shared that they have bought this yarn, and yeah, I was really inspired from that. Yeah, and I have to have this. Yeah, this is local. I want to try it, and especially it's merino. Looks like a yarny birthday cake. Maybe like that better. Ta-da! Put the candle in it and happy birthday with the cake, with the yarn cake. Maruma yarns. I think I have. Yeah, I have previously mentioned her. She's local. Yeah, and she colors yarns herself, beautiful colors, and she has an Etsy shop where where you can buy them. And I have a little bit more yarns that are gifted to me. This month I had gifts already. This is again a local wool. Looks like that. Natural white color. And it says that it's 100% wool for wool crafts, 2-ply wool, and every skein has 100 grams plus minus 5 grams and 350 meters. It's made in Latvia. Yeah, Sunākstes Vilnas nams. Okay, I have 4 balls of this. Again, I will have to think what to make with it. Again, maybe I will pair it with the fluffy yarn strand. Yeah, local wool, it's nice. And the last 2 things that I have had gifted to me are from my dad. He visited Norway, and as a joke I said to him that, oh, you can bring me some kind of yarn, and he actually did. He called me from the shop while he was there and said, choose please, please choose, say what colors you want. So he brought me Sandnes garn yarn and Smart, the superwash yarn in this green color, and the color's name is 8264. Yeah, DK weight yarn. And the other one is this one. I haven't seen it anywhere. Basically, wool, also superwash merino, and this one has 50 grams for 175 meters. The color is 4066. Yeah, I read the label. As I understood, it's the Norwegian company, but the yarn is made in Italy. Okay, still it's fine. Yeah, both of these I have the yarn balls of them. So I think this will be socks, and this one will be maybe a hat, and we'll see what is left over from this one. Yeah, I really like bright red. Maybe you can tell. Yeah, because of the energy, because of the boldness, and yeah, you can notice it straight away when you walk on the street. Red color, red. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that is it for everything that was on my table. Yeah, now I'm surrounded with the knits and yarn balls. Okay, and that surrounds everything that I wanted to share this month. And we'll see you next time. Have a nice Easter, and happy knitting. Bye.